Oh yeah.
Are you ready? Fight! Nice work! Feel some blood!
I don't have enough mana.
You are victorious! Spill some blood! Blood! Spill some blood! Let the battle begin! Victory! Hit him, my minions! We have a winner! Fight! Victory! Let's do this! Victory! Hit him, my minions! Victory! Hit him, my minions! And we have a winner! найменен. Glorious bloodbath. Let the battle begin! And we have a winner! Let the battle begin! Some blood! You are victorious! Spill some blood!
I can't do that.
You are victorious! Fight! You are victorious! Spill some blood! Nice work! Let's do this!
Not possible. Not possible. I can't do that.
Victory!
I'll be back.
Spill some blood!
seen a stranger with a ridiculous hat?
Get him, my minion! Victory! Get him, my minion! not back.
I can't do that. I need him. Not possible. I can't do that.
Hunter down!
My backpack is full. Not enough space.
Ha! Time to teach him a lesson. I might have something for you.
It is time to use science for a good cause.
Yes, it will work this time.
Oh, you look tired.
Electricity is the way of the future, you know.
I might have something for you. Time to teach him a lesson.
Actually, they do have a sense of theatrics.
We could still fly over the chasm.
Really?
Oh, right. Sometimes I forget how human you are.
We should follow the normal pathway there.
With a bag full of treasure. What's the matter with him?
He looked like he'd seen a ghost.
No, don't blame this on me. You started chasing him.
Stranger! Bury him in the woods! I want the hat!
This forest will swallow us whole and spit out my bones.
And still no sign of a decent inn.
Why would you need an inn for a ghost?
I'm supposed to spend the rest of my nights among the trees like a peasant girl who got lost in the woods.
I'd love you.
stop right there. I said that
I wish I was at the tavern now.
A hat, a leather coat, and a whip for sale. Good condition, slightly worn.
I already have a hat. Still, a whip could have been useful at the bridge.
Can we rob that fit?
I think we need all three, whatever that's missing from here.
Welcome, stranger. I used to be a monster hunter like you, but I took a... nothing.
Frappa.
Oh, a sacred altar. Maybe we shouldn't go too close.
You don't have to worry. You're bound to me. Sacred places only affect wandering ghosts.
At last.
I could do that.
Terminate your hostile behavior. Terminate your hostile behavior.
Just don't stick around until somebody discovers that it's gone. You really should consider brightening up your home with one of these.
Looks like a villager. Or devils robbed and hanged.
It happened recently. His aura is still glowing faintly. Aren't you going to bury him?
We don't have time. Once the forest is safe, I'll tell the villagers he's here.
I have also...
I help you.
We made it!
I heard that high in the mountains, where the snow never melts, the giants live. Sometimes they come down to hunt in this forest.
ethics and science.
Scarecrows.
I wish I could make a joke about your childish worries, but the werewolves seem to agree with you. See how they avoid the scarecrow. One less childhood trauma to cope with, right?
The best way to fight your demons is to beat them senseless. That doesn't look like an ordinary gold coin.
Keep that in mind when you need something extraordinary. A wishing well. These...
It's not quite what I had in mind.
A sword in the stone? How could you pull it out?
Did it occur to you that this weapon was meant for me?
Nah, you used some weapon oil. You know, Van Helsing, you almost had me there. Weak ones, yes.
Make him follow.
You
Careful. This creature
I didn't take
you didn't.
No. But
Inventory is full. So we're showing him how he died?
you have a problem with that?
No, I'm curious. I was never shown my own death. I'm anxious to see how this experiment ends.
That's cold. Even for a ghost.
Well, if you're so squeamish, don't do it. Take him to a sacred place and help him go into the light or something.
Perhaps I should. One corporeally impaired being.
Are we taking him to the altar?
That's the idea.
I don't care for that. I think we should find where he died and show it to him instead.
Hoping to find a soulmate.
Please. He's way beneath my standing. Although he would probably be better company than I currently have.
Oh,
You...
it fits.
Then you only need...
I gather you... There is a
If you could
I had a
find-
feeling it's...
I'm not drunk. I'm just resting. Boy, stop bothering me. Go went away to the forest, I reckon, to the riverbank. He is thirsty. Well, I'm thirsty. machine. I appreciate it.
My Oh, it's the... We are would you
I am...
Repent! The end is nigh. Science!
You...
I've heard you. No. Why would I want such a
Fine.
thing? You look like a capable
Good
man.
idea.
Well, stranger,
No.
you...
I've heard you're
Sure.
going to... Stay
Now
alert.
you're... The Devil Slayer. You're mistaken.
I've heard that you are...
end of the next hallway. It will take you to your secret lair.
Hold on. First, I want to know who you are.
And perhaps you could explain why you are so helpful. I always find that suspicious in a masked creature.
The mask hides deformations and the scars, the reminders of years of captivity in a lab.
You were a test subject?
Fulmigadi's favorite. Once a powerful being, now only a husk of my former self. Until your heroic deeds brought chaos to the prison. And so I escaped.
You're doing this out of gratitude?
And revenge. Though the professor is dead, his heritage and his allies still remain. This tortured soul wants them to suffer.
So you're proposing?
I must take my leave. We'll talk more later.
Ah! He did it again! And the way he talks, annoying.
I'm sure he'll return. Let's go. Mindless mechanical feeds. Die!
Feeling better?
Almost. I just need to pull myself together.
Hurry up! I'm anxious to get home. And by home I mean our lair in the dungeon, obviously. Is it me? Or has our secret lair changed quite a bit?
Look! Humans! They must have used the ink gate too. Now they're trapped here like us. Good. I'm hungry.
Your servant begs your pardon for bringing bad news, but there could be problems.
You don't say.
This place has a powerful device, a marvel of weird science. It binds this patch of the ink into a loop that won't let anyone escape.
You seem to be able to come and go as you please.
I have a particularly strong connection to the ink. The one thing my captors weren't able to take away.
Then get us out. Take us with you.
That's beyond this one's powers. But a temporary portal could take you close to the device. Once you defeat its guardians, we can disable it.
Why should I trust you?
Trust is overrated. You can take that on trust. The portal will remain active until you leave this area.
I don't trust that humble creature. I bet we could find a way out of this room on our own.
The other side of the stranger's portal. At least we know he wasn't trying to trap us in the ink.
Do we?
I'll disable the device and you can go. Be ready.
Ready for what?
A storm is coming, Van Helsing. You may find that your work is far from done.
When is it ever?
Fulmigadi's army has withdrawn. Somebody is calling them back. They are still a chaotic mess, but they will regroup. Somebody wants to see you fall.
Nothing new about that.
An alliance is what you need. This tormented body is no longer able to fight, but my powers allow me to discover secrets. I can be your master spy, and you can let me have retribution.
But if we're to be allies, at least tell me your name.
A name? Yes. I used to have one, but that person was killed a long time ago. This wretched ruin of a man standing here is merely called Prisoner 7.
He is the most impolite, mysterious stranger ever. And that whole doom and gloom attitude, can you believe it?
I don't know. He might be right. Something's up. I can feel it. It all seems so simple. Defeat the mad scientist and ride into the sunset. But sometimes victory leaves you buried under the ruins. I was lucky. Someone saved me. For a change, I'm not the only mysterious stranger in town. But weeks have passed, and the metropolis of weird science is still waiting for its own savior. Outlaws and escaped monsters roam the streets. The resistance is too weak. So someone else decided to take matters into his own hands. General Harker, the military genius of the city, came back from his exile. He gathered the rest of the disorganized army. His forces are a chaotic mess of weird machines. So far, but they're slowly clearing out the streets. He might not have seen eye to eye with Fulmigati, but he regards me and the Resistance as a threat to the city. A coalition of monsters and troublemakers. As a hunter, I won't tolerate others hunting me. I'm ready to fight. I have an underground lair, new soldiers, and my new mysterious ally. I'm quite used to unlikely companions, but Prisoner 7 is the most unusual so far. A former test subject of the mad scientists, master of the ink. He's certainly helpful, but I don't know what to make of him. Now he can prove his worth. Harker's troops are on the move. They want to control the foundries, so he can build more war machines. We will stop them in the sizzling, clanking heart of Borgova. Let the battle begin. Katarina, shouldn't you help me out with this?
What? I have this strange feeling of déjà vu.
Van Helsing, General Harker has deployed the Grand Mortars. They're bombarding you with rift shells. Each shell opens an ink gate, so his soldiers have already got through your defenses.
And why should we trust you, you enigmatic, faceless man?
Your humble ally is here to help you, as he promised. You must clear this whole area before they run you down.
How annoying is that?
Attack! I'm just a simple ghost, Van
Lady
Helsing.
Katarina, where
but
are
you
you?
might want to use your
I
occult
can't
abilities
take
to
this
jump
anymore.
back to the commander.
Impeccable timing, Hunter. As always. I have a message for you. Count Vlados sends his regards, but he had to leave in a hurry to destroy the Force walls. You are in charge.
Last time I checked, vampires couldn't stand daylight.
Oh, he is a modern vampire, defying superstition and spontaneous combustion at the same time.
I wouldn't worry for him. I haven't seen daylight for a while in this smoke. Anyway, General Harker is busy preparing his next attack. Are you ready to employ your tactical genius?
I'm a hunter, not a commander. You deal with the soldiers. I go to the front line and wait for the attack.
It's you, Hunter. Your humble messenger was ripping through the ink, delivering dispatches, witnessing your captain oh so in need of your assistance. Visit them if you can.
You know, Van Helsing, I simply can't understand why you trust this faceless creature.
Prisoner 7 is here to help. He used to be Fulmigati's victim after all.
Look at him. If he lived under the opera house and played the organ, you'd be the first to hunt him down.
Harsh words from an incorporeal being who turns into a raging beast when she's angry.
Fine. You had to play the ghost card again.
Holding out, sir, but those blasted Ornith hunters are a menace. We should destroy their launch tower before the next attack. Scouts report 3 control stations in the tower. We might use them to disable those infernal machines.
Possibly, but we need someone with proper expertise to do that. Where are the engineers?
As far as I know, they are at the weapons depot in the upper factory grounds.
All right. I'll see if I can take care of those ornithopters for you.
Don't look back! Go, go, go! Someone call Van Helsing!
Van Helsing. So, you are in command now.
Good question. Is the ship commanding the storm?
Don't listen to her. Yes, and I have a task for you. There is an ornithopter launch tower nearby, and it's causing us plenty of grief. If I get you there, can you disable it?
Well, I could use an overload that would shut it down for good, but isn't that thing beyond our defenses?
Nah, a few enemy hordes along the way, the odd behemoth here and there. Trust me, it'll be mind-numbingly boring.
Don't worry. I'll keep you alive.
All right. I place my trust in you, Hunter.
Whatever this is. Two. We are at two. We are ready. Finally. I don't know what we did here, but it was fun.
Sir, we cannot hold this position much longer. We should demolish at least one of these elevated rail tracks to stop the enemy.
You can solve everything in Borgovia by blowing up some bridges.
A radical idea. But we don't have any explosives.
There is a phlogiston tank right under the rail bridge. If we open the 3 taps, the gas will burst through the vents, creating flammable clouds.
I love blowing up bridges as much as the next Borgovian, but this means that flammable clouds will engulf the whole district, right?
The residents have already fled or have been evacuated, which means that we can risk the plan. Let's do this.
We managed to hold our ground, but only just. Harker is now familiar with our positions. My scouts tell me that the General is preparing a full-scale artillery attack. I recommend that we send our men back to the second line of defense.
From now on, you are in charge here.
Great. I'll give the orders for the second line. Do you need anything else?
Call back the soldiers from the first line. I go to the front line and wait there before they attack.
Your lowly messenger found a wounded resistance soldier beyond the perimeter. He tried to warn us that the undead, called Vlados, was under attack and needs your help.
Did he tell where they are?
With his last breath, he did. There is an industrial platform far beyond our lines, where the cargo elevators go down to the rookery. Vlados is trapped there.
Helsing is here. Fear not, lads. Van Helsing is here.
You certainly live up to our expectations, sir. You saved us in the last minute.
What happened to you, Captain? And where is Count Vlados?
Count Vlados is gone, sir.
What do you mean, gone? Did he crumble to dust, or did he just slip away to throw a doomsday party? Again?
You really shouldn't question his dedication to the cause, milady. He led his unit to one of the electricity works to disable the force domes from there. Then suddenly Harker's specialist swarmed the area. We had no choice but to retreat.
I'll take it from here, Captain. Go back to the front line.
You are needed, Van Helsing. The commander wants to talk to you. You must also save a weapon shipment and rescue someone important.
Van Helsing, you give a new meaning to the term one-man army.
At least it's a well-tested and proven method.
Good day to fight, Hunter. Great, you're finally here. I was close to leaving on my own.
Everyone is a one-man army now. It's your fault.
Fear not, lads. Van Helsing is here. Finally! Where have you been? This poor sod is going to die. We must take him to safety now.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't know that we don't have time to play with those people who are shooting at us.
Are we doomed yet? Fear not, lads. Van Helsing is here. Crippled general has no chance.
Van Helsing, we have an urgent order from the War Council. You must find and save Private Brian at all costs. Take him back to the lair.
We have a war council now? And who is this soldier?
Private Brian.
I heard that part, but who is he? Someone important?
Not that I know of. A simple soldier.
I'm all about helping people. But Count Vlados is gone. Our defenses are crumbling. And you still want me to find a lonely soldier?
Yes, I do. I have my orders. And I'm willing to sacrifice hundreds if that's what it takes to save Private Brian.
Easy, Commander. I understand. If this is an order, we obey. Where should we go to look for him?
I sent his squadron to track 8.
Sir, it's good to have you here.
Thank you, Captain. I'm looking for a certain Private Brian.
And he should have a lightning-shaped scar on his forehead.
Don't listen to her. Do you know where we can find this man?
I sent him with a squadron to destroy a freight car filled with phlogiston gas. It's a dangerous mission.
Fine, you can tell me now. Who is this Brian? The real heir to the throne in disguise?
I really have no idea.
Is he the one who will bring balance to the ink?
What? No!
Then why are we risking everything to save him?
Every man counts, Katarina. We leave no one behind.
Oh, what a joy! Our rescue squad! My comrades are all dead and I'm stuck here.
Don't worry, lad. You're safe now.
Tell me, I must know. Who are you? Do you have a unique ring? A glittering sword? A red cape? What?
I'm a nobody, milady. Please don't hurt me. I used to be a cook, that's all. The War Council loves my chocolate cakes, but that's hardly a specialty.
Really? We should change sides, Van Helsing. I insist.
We will escort you to safety, soldier. You won't last alone out here.
Run away screaming.
Save Private Brian?
Yes, we did. And I think I'm gonna have some words with the War Council.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I suggest focusing on the defenses until we get Vlados back.
Vlados is gone, and our defenses are crumbling. Our job is done here.
In this case, we must return to the lair.
You're right, Commander. But there are still civilians out there. Return to the lair and make sure it's ready to accommodate the refugees. I'll join the others and wait for the next attack.
poor mad Professor Fumigati piloted against us.
If you mean the gigantic doomsday automaton that almost smashed me to a pulp, then yes, it was lovely.
Great! Then you'll love the upgraded version, the Octopod Annihilator, even more. As far as I know, it's a gorgeous killing machine. And if we fail to stop it, it will destroy our defenses.
Your harbinger of grave news is here again. What you have accomplished here is extraordinary, but there's nothing you can do now. The General has force domes everywhere, and he is moving in with the heavy artillery towards the foundry.
That's it? We're running away?
You are merely gaining valuable time until I do what I do best, seeking and hunting secrets, examining the occult depths of this land. And I'm the one who will find you a way to destroy those domes.
Wait, did you just say I? So you know the personal pronoun after all?
You are right, my lady. This one went too far and thought himself important.
Enough. We'll go back to the lair to regroup. Move. As famous last stands go, the battle for Viaduct Junction was quite spectacular. Sadly, it doesn't change the fact that we are losing this war. I even had to leave behind important allies. General Harker is a worthy opponent. He has salvaged the mad scientist's toy box, found some real treasures, and used them wisely. Now the force domes are keeping us away from strategically important positions, and the unnatural soldiers are forcing us back to the lair. Harker is on his way to occupy the foundries. The mysterious Prisoner 7 promised to find a way to destroy the domes. Until then, we must remain in the lair that the General is so desperate to find. So, we will have to keep him busy.
Congratulations, Van Helsing.
Great. What did I do again?
Don't be ridiculous. That was an honest praise. I think you are a good commander.
I'm still a better monster hunter.
I've never said you were a great commander, but every beginning is difficult.
This reminds me of my army days.
Van Helsing, the War Council evaluated your actions during the siege, and they've decided to entrust you with the training of the elite soldiers.
Wait, is this a punishment or a reward?
And what exactly would be my task, Commander?
You have to prepare the Resistance elite squads and send them out on important missions. We've appointed some new captains who will serve under your command. Meet them first, then choose wisely.
Van Helsing, sir, reporting for duty.
Easy, Captain. I'm still a monster hunter, not a general. What is your specialty?
Ivan Tsarevich reporting, sir. Special Command Tactics and Offensive Warfare.
You must be one of those, muscles. I mean specialists. With muscles.
Nice day, isn't it, sir? Heard you were in charge now. We'll get along just fine. I used to be a hunter like you. Gregor Stark, Scourge of the Werebeast, at your service.
Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. But if you were a hunter, you must have a long list of useful expertise.
Right you are, sir. Exploration is my middle name. And Ambush is my other middle name. I also have an inkling of traps and ranged weapons. Sorry. Actually, I'm great with traps.
Is arrogance something they teach you at the Hunter's Academy? Wait, don't answer that.
Mr. Van Helsing, allow me. My name is Dr. Stoll. How are you feeling today?
Are you a medical doctor or a proper mad scientist?
No, my lady, I treat no maladies. I'm a simple genius, born to defeat the world with giant exploding machines. Currently, I'm helping out the Resistance. I'm also a diplomat, an expert on traps and occult knowledge. At your service.
Attention Resistance fighters. Testing the aerial transmitter. 1, 2, 3.
General Harker has sent his soldier things down to the underground tunnels. They are still looking for the lair. They will eventually cut us off if we don't stop them now.
So be it, Commander. I'll defend the tunnel system on my own.
And what is this strange contraption?
This is an aerial transmitter, my lady, and I am the operator. It was built by Resistance scientists based on Fulmigati's designs. It transmits voice signals through the ink, so we can reach both of you wherever you are.
But it must have one flaw. A true Fulmigati design always has one.
Well, yes. It requires a tremendous amount of energy, sir, so we must use it sparingly. Sir, we found this strange ornithopter in the tunnels. We tried to shoot it, but it spoke to us. Turns out it's a messenger from an inventor called Telsa. He was captured by the general, but he rewired this machine and sent it for help.
Great! So our associate mad genius is finally somewhere where he can't build anything that destroys half the city? You're not planning to set him free, are you?
If he stays there, the General will eventually use his genius abilities against us.
Will you send out a rescue team, sir?
No, my friend. Rescue missions are my speciality. Do you have anything else to report?
No, sir.
Another grim, reeking tunnel. You can't imagine how much I've missed this. Are you sure that this arrogant genius is worth the trouble?
He might know a way to destroy the Force Walls. Or in any case, he could be a valuable asset to the Resistance.
Have you noticed that your mysterious prisoner is never around when there is actual action?
He's doing important research.
What could be more important than beating up monsters?
What's with the giants in the sewer system? They're too big to live down here.
Oh, it's a Borgovian thing. There used to be dragons in the dungeons, but they became extinct.
What happened to them?
Adventuring parties, mostly. Does the maintenance work in these ancient tunnels?
Honestly, no.
But everything is so functional and deadly, and... never mind.
I'm much obliged, Hunter. My wise decision to help you out last time really paid off. Although, you seem to be having some difficulties winning this war, don't you?
You are remarkably judgmental for a rescued prisoner, aren't you?
We need your help. Can you switch off Harker's force fields?
I told you earlier that we had no tools to destroy those walls, and science hasn't really progressed much since then. I'm glad to aid your resistance with my genius, but I can't help you with that.
I knew that it was a hunter's job. Fine. See you in the lair then. I'll find another way.
Sir, I thought I was going to die in this prison. Speaking of prisons, can you spare some money for a man trying to fit back into society?
Can't help, sorry. We are still saving up for a pony.
Don't listen to her. Of course I can help you. Here's 100 gold.
You are too kind, good sir. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There is a secret door in the next cell that leads to the secret holding facilities. They keep a lot of prisoners there, but the place is heavily guarded.
Clever. A hidden prison inside a hidden prison.
We have to go deeper.
Thank you, Van Helsing. They will pay for this. Hurrah! Back to the front lines. Free!
Let's
Free
oh yes. I have to go. I'm having an old friend for dinner.
I think we just made a terrible mistake.
Somehow I doubt that.
I'm a simple librarian with an addiction. Drank too much of Dr. Jekyll's anger management drinks and stayed this way.
Everyone deserves a second chance. You can go.
I hate freedom. I'm not worthy. I hate myself. I hate you. Die.
They will pay for this. They will pay for this.